Wouldn't you want to have a 7.5 foot tall pop-up Christmas tree just like this? Only weighs 5.72 pounds. Pretty cool, huh?
Thanks for joining me today. So if you've been watching my videos the last year or so, you know I love Christmas. I make no, there's no secret that I absolutely love Christmas. I love Christmas trees, I love Christmas decorations. The one thing I don't like about Christmas trees is the amount of time it takes to shape each branch. And I always feel like it takes a really long time. You kind of cut up your arms a little bit, kind of really getting in there. So what I wanted to do was, I wanted to find something that was pre-decorated and simple, that folds nearly flat for storage, but still looks nice and easy to assemble when you pull it up, and should hopefully not take a lot of time to shape all the branches. And who doesn't love a tree that falls practically flat for storage, right? For today, I have for you a red and gold BrylaneHome 7.5 foot pre-lit pop-up Christmas tree with remote, purchased from Target for $209. Retail value is $699. It also comes in silver and gold, but I went with the red and gold, right? So the tree is 7.5 foot tall, 36 inches in diameter, and weighs roughly 5.72 pounds. That's pretty light. It features 300 LED lights with 8 functions to control, such as combination, wave, sequential, slow glow, flashing, slow fade, twinkle, or steady. All right, so let's get this box open and see what our tree looks like. Ta-da! Here is our beautiful red and gold tree. All right, looks like we have a couple extra ornaments in here, which is kind of nice. And then I think I found the remote. Power cord. I don't know what this is yet. Tree stand. This is the tree stand here. So I'm gonna set these over here. All right, so it looks like I found the instructions. It was in the little bag with the remote control. Thank you, helper. All right, so it says parts are 4 plastic legs, 1 plastic tree hub, 2 poles, 1 pop-up tree, and then an adapter remote control box. Looks like I probably need to set up the tree stand first. Insert 4 legs to hub. Hey, I found instructions. Looks like there's some grooves here.
Groovy.
Yep, there we go. Groovy. Old people like us will understand. Fairly simple to set up. I'm not the strongest person in the world. This is actually pretty simple to set up, so it's nice. All right, so there's our tree stand. So I'm gonna set it over here in the corner. Step number 2, insert tube as shown. So I think that is down in here. I had it taped down, it wasn't going anywhere. Not a great picture, but it looks like literally a stand. So we're
Small end.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're just gonna go literal.
Man, that is tall.
Yeah, well, it's a 7.5 foot tree.
Wow.
I'm gonna insert it here. Looks pretty good. It's already in. Step 3, put the pop-up tree upside down as shown. Step 4, turn the pole stand unit upside down and insert the top end. Oh, I see, okay. Of the pole through the center. And it basically goes down from top to bottom, okay?
All right, we're gonna attempt this.
I got Santa's elf to help me.
So one, you wanna make sure that this piece here, this plastic piece, is in between here and in this little circle, which I didn't do earlier.
Yep.
And then this is gonna go through the top of that pole. So you bring it down here. See that? See how it goes in there? See that?
Careful.
That has to go in there. And then, so this has got to go through here like this.
Yep.
Okay, so it's in there now.
And then we need to pick.
Hopefully they can see that. Can
Yep.
you, so this is in there all the way to the bottom. Now I'm going to lift it up. You see this is down here now.
Yep.
So I'll lift this up. kind of let this fall down.
Wow.
There you go.
That's pretty cool. It's a little crooked, but we can work on that. So I'm gonna go through and just kind of fix a couple of things on it, and then I'll be right back. All right, so this is the tree that we just put up thanks to my wonderful elf helper, the hubby. And what I love about this is it's already pretty much ready to go. It spins around. It's very versatile. It has the bulbs on there already, ribbon. It just looks wonderful. So now I'm gonna plug it in. Let's see what happens. Ta-da! It's very pretty. I mean, there's probably a little couple areas that you could tweak, but honestly, what I love about this was that was actually pretty simple. I think that took us, once we finally figured out the instructions, what, maybe 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Probably 5-10 minutes total to set up once you read the instructions. So I'm gonna go through and look at the remote control, and then I'll be back in a second. All right, so as you saw, this is definitely a 2-person job, I think. You could do it with 1 person, but it definitely would take a little longer and be a little more rough on you. So I suggest finding yourself a handsome or wonderful, friendly, helpful elf like I did, and get yourself some help. Because it's definitely more helpful to get the rod down and then get the tree on top of that, all right? So I'm glad I turned the camera off to try out the remote myself first, because there were definitely a couple of sailor words, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't easy to figure out, and then we actually changed out the battery in here, and then my husband helped me figure out exactly where to aim this thing. So if you want to do anything with this tree, make sure with the remote, let me show this to you too. There's a little tiny pin, hopefully this is in the shot here. There's a little tiny pin in the back. You have to stick a little pin in, and then you can get that little piece to come out at the bottom if you ever need to replace the battery. This is the remote, but there's on, off, and then there's 8 different modes for the lights, and then there's also a dimmer at the bottom, minus and plus, all right? So turn the tree on. You have to aim this directly at the power source. If you do it anywhere else, I'm gonna hit off button, so I'm hitting off, and if you hit anywhere else other than towards the power source, you're not gonna get anything. So on, and then we have the 8 different functions. All right, so 1 is combination, 2 is in wave. So they're kind of a little similar. 3 is sequential. This one I kind of like. 4 is slow glow. This one's kind of cool too. 5 is chasing flash. Don't look at this one if it's inducing a seizure, please. 6 is slow fade. 7 is twinkle flash. And then 8, for those of you that want just simplicity, steady on. So those are the 8 different buttons here on the remote, 8 different types of ways you can enjoy the lights on this tree. And then, let's see, timer, it says, timer function is 6 hours on and 18 hours off. So it sounds like I can't really test that right now. So you just have to trust me on this one. Light is light plus minus functions. So let's try the dimmer, aim towards the power source. Looks like that's as low as they go, and then they get brighter. Okay, I see. So it looks like 3 different sets of lower or brighter, and then of course your 8 modes, all right? So that is everything here other than testing the timer, of course. Overall, I really like this tree. I love the simplicity of putting it up other than needing maybe just a little bit of help from the hubby to put the actual rod in there and then pull the tree down. The tree itself is only a little over 5 pounds, so it's not terrible, but it's just kind of awkward to get the whole thing going and then come down. The rest of it is pretty easy to do yourself. And like I said, I love how it comes pre-decorated. Just a nice little, if you want a second tree in your home, or if you just want this to be your main tree too. And overall, I mean, I think it's pretty nice. It seems pretty difficult to pull things. So if you have those toddlers or pets, I guess, like to pull, it doesn't seem like things are coming off too easily when I tug on them. And then overall, like I said, there's just a couple of things that need to be fixed. I need to fix the ribbon up at the top. But I mean, that went together pretty well. All right, so this is again, the 7.5 foot pre-lit pop-up Christmas tree. This is the red and gold. Again, it also comes in silver and gold if you prefer that. I paid $209 on Target.com. It says the retail value is $699. I don't know if I totally agree with the $699 retail value. It feels and seems a little cheaper than that, but I don't mind the $209 I paid so far. We'll see how long it works and how well it works, and then I'll maybe share that opinion if that changes. So give me a thumbs up if you like this video and you like the tree. Check them out at target.com. And if you like the channel, give us a subscribe. Really appreciate it. And thanks for watching. Take care.